Okay, so Sasha is Holly's daughter. So who the father? Is it Robert or is it Matt? Because I got confused by that whole little situation right there. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review of Life of Chester for General Hospital, October 16, 2024. Okay, y'all. So first thing first, let me know y'all thoughts on today's episode down below. Look, I got some questions. Like before I found out or they revealed that, Holly was Sasha's mama. When she was staring at the photo, I was like, wait a minute, now she know them? Who does she know? And then she started asking about Sasha. I said, that's her mama. That's her mama. What did they originally say about her parents? I remember her saying something about, was it her aunt or her grandma or something? But yeah, I guess we gonna look. They confuse me. So for the people who watched back in the day, did Holly ever have something going on with Mac, or was that whole little scene about Robert? Look, I'm confused now. Oh my goodness. Either way it go, that means Cody and Sasha related, right? Either way it go, cause Mac and Robert are brothers, right? And that's Mac's son, and Sasha is Holly's daughter. If it's Robert's or something, that make them related. And that's why Holly was asking Felicia if there's any way that, he running a con, Cody's running a con. I said, I hope he running a con. Oh my goodness, this just got weird. I don't know, y'all. How y'all feel about that? But okay, y'all, on today's episode, I guess we're going to start with Anna, Jason, and Mr. Brennan. So Mr. Brennan ended up setting a meeting with Anna and Jason. He was questioning them about, basically he wanted them to take out Sewell. He reveals that there's a great chance that Sewell made it because they took the pilot out. Sewell took the pilot out. He was looking for something because they tore up the doggone plane or whatever, and he was questioning them about what they took. Yeah, so you knew they didn't take nothing. You knew doggone well Jason and Anna, well, you might not know Jason did, but you knew Anna and them didn't take nothing. Either way it go, it was Holly. Holly's in danger. I said, okay, then my other question, because I told y'all, I said, I got questions now. This whole episode, I'm like, wait. Because they said that something happened with Lulu's ventilator or whatever. And at first they was talking or whatever, and I was like, wait a minute. I thought they were just saying that it went off or whatever. They talking like somebody tampered with it. The only person that was in there, well, Isaiah was in there. I said, do y'all think it was Isaiah? Because, Anna was questioning him. She was suspicious of him. Do y'all think he did it? Or do y'all think it could have been Sewell? Because, he looking for his doggone diamonds. Holly, I told y'all, Holly don't sit up here and brought this trouble. Because the pilot, it got to be in Port Charles, right? I don't know. But yeah, I said, Holly done sit up here and did this. Now Sasha in the line of fire too. They don't reveal that's her doggone daughter. But do y'all think that it was Sewell, Isaiah? Cyrus was in there. He was in there sitting down. They done brought him back out of nowhere. He said he was gonna help his sister do something. I said, I don't think he would sit up here and do nothing to the machine to make her go, would he? Like, I don't know. Look, I don't know who did it. That was the other question I had. Because I had a question about if Mac and Holly had something going on back in the day, or is Sasha's Roberts. Either way it goes, Sasha and Cody related, right? I said, oh my goodness, because they've been studying having Mac had this whole little scene or fit because Holly over here now, of course he'll be upset because, she keep breaking his brother heart and stuff like that, but they just keep focusing on that. So I was like, okay, like, did they have something going on back in the day? Because y'all know they love to share people on this show and the Bold and Beautiful. But yeah, let me see. Anna, Jason, Mr. Brennan, that's how he was asking them. Then Anna and Jason was trying to figure out, if Sewell could be coming there. And they was like, he would need the resources and this and that. I said, don't you think he got the resources? Well, most of his guards probably gone. But at the same time, like, of course he had the resources. Like, they sent somebody after Isaiah. So maybe it wasn't Isaiah because they did send somebody after him. Unless they got to him. Look, I'm trying to figure out who tampered with the doggone machine. But the reason I was saying they tampered with it, because they started talking about it. Like somebody did something. Who was that? Portia? She was talking to... Look, I don't skip so far ahead. Hold on. Let me backtrack. Diana Rob was in there talking or whatever. I said, Diane. Just walk away, man. But Mac ends up showing up to say, he needs to talk to Robert alone or whatever. And he ends up saying the same thing, not to let Holly come in and mess up what he got going on with Diane and everything. And Robert like, he's moved on or whatever. He wants Diane the redhead and this and that. And I said, Robert, stop lying. I said, stop. Come on now. I don't even believe that. And I was rooting for y'all. I said, no, it's because Holly walked away. And now she back over here stirring up trouble. Now she talking about the Sasha is her doggone daughter, and is that why they been study getting interrupted when they, every time they get ready to sleep together or whatever, they get interrupted. I forgot what Holly and Felicia was talking about originally, but they was talking about Sasha and Cody, and she kept asking questions. I was like, Felicia, well, ain't she a PI or a former PI or something like that? Yeah, she is. So you can't see the something going on. And I was like, okay, if it was just Roberts, wouldn't she reveal that? Wouldn't she reveal it to her friend? Now look, I'm confused now. What they got going on? But what I just get through telling y'all, I don't know if it was what's today? Wednesday? It was either Monday or last week. I told y'all they always make these folks connected or related or somehow. Now Sasha is Holly's. I said, haven't she heard about her now? Look, I'm confused. So that's who I was trying to remember. I remember they showed a preview where Sasha was opening the door and she was like, what are you doing here or whatever. So we all was saying Gladys. I was not expecting no say no doggone Holly is her mama. I'm talking like I knew Holly or something. But yeah, Holly ends up leaving. Look, wait, before we get to this part about Sasha and Holly, Sasha decided that it was a good idea to ask Michael for the money or to make the investment for Cody, speak on his behalf or whatever. And Tracy heard her. And I said, where she come from? I ain't even see Tracy. Tracy just be popping up out of nowhere. Tracy just walking around. She just taking out her frustrations on everybody. But at the same time, I get what she's saying because there's a time and place. And not only that, Cody didn't tell her to do that. But I said, I get both perspectives. But at the same time, like, steady threatening her that you gonna fire her and all this other stuff. I think they already said that she couldn't fire her anyway because Monica said it was okay, and Olivia and they always telling her that ain't her house. But at the same time, don't nobody want to deal with that type of stuff. Come on now. But yeah, Sasha was upset, crying. It looked like she was crying, and she ends up opening the door, and Holly's there. And Holly, what did she say to her? She was like, what are you doing? Clearly, Sasha was upset. She was like, what are you doing here, mom, mother, whatever she said. And then she looked like on the preview, she's telling her she's trying to stop her from making a mistake or making whatever she said. So I'm like, I'm still confused. Like, that didn't help. That did not help because, okay, like, either way it go, they related. If Cody actually is, if Cody's Max and Sasha is Holly's and Holly's and Roberts, unless they're going to do a storyline where it turns out like, oh, she thought it was Roberts, but it actually isn't Roberts. So I'm like, look, I'm confused. Then the whole Max scene, I was like, okay, did Mac and her have something going on back in the day? Like, look, I don't know. Either way it go, Sasha will be related to Cody, right? I forgot to say that Michael told her that if it was for her, then he would do it. But, since he don't really know Cody, he can't do it. And that's when Tracy walked in. She had the wrong idea, but she still didn't care. Either way it go, once she explained things. Elizabeth Dante. So they end up, Isaiah was the one I think that saved Lulu or whatever. And that's when they started talking about the ventilator and something happened or whatever. Then Jordan came up and I saw why she getting involved. And then I realized they trying to say somebody did something to the machine. I was like, why was she? Because she was like, did you say something happened with the ventilator or whatever? And I said, yeah, Sewell might be there, y'all. Sewell might be there and trying to get to Lucky. But I said, Lucky ain't even the one who got it. It's Holly. But we'll see, y'all. Dante ended up taking out his frustrations on Elizabeth because he was waiting on her to come, inform him what's going on. But she was like, she had to follow procedure or whatever, and he ends up apologizing. They end up talking and everything. Sam finds out that she's a match, and she agrees to it, but she tells Terry not to tell anything to Dante. But she ends up telling Dante anyway once she found out that it was true. Look like they having a family meeting and telling the kids that Sam is gonna be the donor or whatever on tomorrow's episode. I said, ooh, it's gonna be a cliffhanger. Is the cliffhanger gonna be something goes wrong with Sam or what? But I think that's everything, y'all. Let me see. Isaiah asked you. Oh, I almost forgot about Isaiah and Jordan. He ends up asking her out to dinner. First they was talking about Laura, if she knows or whatever, or if she should tell her something they said or whatever. But then he ends up asking her out, and they go out, and they was showing them or whatever. I said, go back to Sasha now. Don't nobody want to see. I said, not right now. Now I do want to see them eventually to see where this goes. But right now I want to find out like what they trying to say. Is that Robert's son? I mean, not son, daughter too, or what? But yeah, that's it, y'all. Let me know y'all thoughts down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Until next time, deuces. Have a great rest of the day and be safe.